Alright, welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to Tomboy Official. I'm gonna take it as a sign that the topic I was just recording on, I just don't need to post it. I recorded last night, decided not to post it the way that I recorded it. I started recording again this morning, and probably past the 40-minute mark in, it deleted. And I'm not going to do it again. So, unless it shows up on its own, I'm not gonna continue. It's not a bad topic or anything, but, yeah, I'm finishing up my tea time this morning. I'm going to have to keep this quick. 'Cause I was just recording for like almost an hour. So now I have to like actually start working soon, but, I started work before work today and then logged on and then started recording, and had some tea. I'm supposed to be drinking some water, which I'm kind of slacking on. So I'm drinking some water, then I'm gonna go make some breakfast. But I guess as far as spoilers for the L Word, here comes another spoiler for y'all. So don't listen if you don't want to hear anything, but I'm about to ruin some stuff from the recent episodes. One thing I'm kind of noticing is the drama. There's so much cheating. Like, why is everybody cheating on everybody? Like, I don't know what I think. I know people like drama, but I'm kind of missing the show having, like, queer themes as, like, the main... Like, I hate to be critical of it, even, because there's nothing really out there like it. But I kind of miss there being queer themes as, like, the primary, focus. And it's kind of changed to just drama of, Shane's kind of running around behind Tessa's back. And, Finley is kind of about to maybe start school, but is living with I don't even remember everybody's names, honestly. She's living with the trans guy and and that lady who was gonna get married to that other lady. And there's kind of this love triangle between Alice's old partner and Alice's old partner's ex, Gigi, because they have kids together. And she is... Alice's old partner is kind of like out of the story. At least now she's back into it, but was out of it. And being pulled back into it is the one that was Sophie. So Sophie was the one who lives with the trans guy and was supposed to marry the lady who is now with Alice's ex partner. Alice seems kind of interested in somebody that she works with, but that lady is kind of like having kind of low self-esteem and She won a date with Alice, but Alice is kind of interested in going on the date, and the lady's kind of like nervous about it. That seems to me to be the only one of the only queer themes really going on. And then the trans guy is with Sophie's sister, and they were having this conversation about kids and their relationship, and I think they're not too solid on what they're gonna do. I think Finley's still one of my favorite characters, but she's like working through her sobriety and getting her life back on track after her situation that happened. I think she got a DUI and some other stuff. Yeah, Gigi recently got in an accident, a car accident, and that's what kind of reunited her with Alice's ex, is because that lady is her emergency contact. Yeah, and then Shane and Tess are together. I think Tess is a trans female. I feel like they said that before, or maybe I'm just assuming, but I'm pretty sure Tess is a trans female. I'm pretty sure. Unless that's just something that I'm reading into, but I'm pretty sure. So her being with Shane, and I think they all live in Shane's house, and that lady's mother is having some cognitive issues, but there's like a live-in nurse or a nurse that comes to the home. So all that going on is just a lot. And then Bet and Tina trying to rekindle things or thinking about it. And Angie, their daughter, kind of kissed somebody in front of one of her moms, Bet, and Shane, and I think maybe Alice. I don't remember who all, but I know Bet and Shane were in the car, and I want to say Alice was there too. Like the original crew were all in the car, and there was some guy that was at the art show that Bet was hosting, and Angie and him kind of made out, and it's like her first week of college, and Angie's girlfriend broke up with her, and the guy that Angie was making out with outside of the car, or had kissed, I don't know if they were really making out, but they kissed a little bit, and then he's her teacher in one of her college classes now. It's just like, I don't know if it has to be this way. Like, I don't know. Like, the story's like so hard to follow and so involved that it's just like a little bit, I don't know, like it's a little tiring. But I'm not the one writing the script. But I don't know. It just took a whole different turn. I think if you're coming in on this season, it's a little much. If you know the backstories from like 9 years ago or whatever the heck, or like probably like 12 years ago at this point, if you know the complete backstory, it's a lot more interesting maybe to see the original cast, and then how some of them are still in this generation, and then how the new generation interacts with them, and everybody's just all over the place. But for me, the cheating part is just a little much. It's like, do we have to add the cheating on top of all this other stuff going on? And that one lady, Carrie, she came back and was like hitting on the plumber, I don't really know, guys. I don't really know what to even say. Like, it's getting a little messy, but I mean, it's a fun drama, but it's like, I feel like the cheating part just doesn't need to be in it. Like, it's dramatic enough without all the cheating, because all the people who are cheating were always cheating. Like, these people are always cheating on each other. Bet is always cheating on somebody. Shane is always cheating on somebody. Finley's always screwing things up. You know, some of them just have their tendencies, and you kind of see their personalities in, like, the ones who get used by people, the ones who are just, like, out of control all the time. Like, everyone kind of does have their role. And, you know, as much as Finley screws a lot of stuff up, I feel like she's growing the most. I feel like Shane kind of grew into her professional role, but she still, relationship-wise, hasn't gotten that down too solidly to stop cheating on people. I mean, you live with somebody and you're going to cheat on them. And I think Sophie is kind of aware, but maybe questioning it. Because basically it's like a hair and makeup artist on Alice's set. There's a hair and makeup artist on Alice's set who, you know, is really like a fangirl over Shane's products that are out of circulation, like, because Shane had her own line of products at one point, and that's kind of how she made her money, was her products and her salons. I think she had one in Paris and one in New York or something, and then she had a line of products, and that's how she kind of made her, you know, success. Bet has always been in the art world. Tina has kind of been in the entertainment industry. I think it was Sophie and Finley who worked for Alice's show and became, like, friends and kind of crushes and besties. So that's kind of been a complicated relationship, because Sophie was going to get married at one point, and I think Finley stopped the wedding. Is that what happened? Like, my gosh, that was like in the other season, and so I'm just like trying to remember what even was going on. But I started watching the original generation over again, and then some of the real L Word. I think I'm in season 3 of the real L Word, which was like LA, New York, and a combination of people from LA and New York. So, things are going, you know, I like watching those shows. It's fun to see, you know, gay representation, but it's also kind of like a little weird when they're like, everybody's cheating on each other. Car accidents and all kinds of, like, just stuff happening to cause more and more drama. But I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty involved with the story too, so it's kind of like, I kind of want to know what's going to happen too. Like, it's captivating in a way. It's like, okay, I want to see, like, who gets with who, or which relationships work, or whatever. I think the most interesting relationships to me right now are, so the daughter, Angie, as she's kind of like dating and things, and she's young, she's like barely in college now. And then so Shane and Tess, and then also Micah, who's the trans guy, Micah and Sophie's sister, I kind of like Micah's character as a trans character. He's one of my favorites. Because there really is a lot of complex things that get brought up. But I don't know, like, I feel like, I don't know, like, I don't want to be critical of it, but it's like, I do have my opinions and preferences, so. Well, this is going to be a short one, because, unfortunately, we'll see if the long one even saved. Sometimes they save late, and so it might be lost forever, it might be saved. I have another copy that was saved that I'm not gonna post. And just going from there. But thanks for listening.